Hey there folks, this is Jordan coming at you from followjordan.com with your very first Spanish Quickie. And I'm going to start off the Spanish Quickie series with a very important lesson, and that is ser versus estar. If you've ever studied Spanish, you know that ser versus estar is one of the first things you run into that's kind of complicated. In English, ser and estar both mean to be. And in English, we only have one form of to be, but they have two. So, for instance, in English, I am a boy. I am happy. I am in a house. There's no other way to say I am other than I am. But in Spanish, you have two ways, ser and estar. The problem is, if you look in your grammar book or you look on the internet, there's a million different rules, and it's probably a full week or 2 weeks in high school. I don't remember because I didn't really pay attention. But in the grammar book, it's a chapter that's 5 pages with all these different rules and all these different exceptions. And I'm just going to give you my real quick shortcut, my quickie, for ser versus estar. Now, I don't claim that this is 100% grammatically correct. And if you look on the internet, and I'm sure you'll find a lot of snobby people out there that'll say I'm wrong or it's not the best way. And I agree, it's not necessarily the best way, but it's the quickest way. And my one little rule, with 2 little exceptions, will cover 90% of the situations you find yourself in. These Spanish quickies came to be because I'm always traveling. For the last 11 years, I've been traveling. I mean, not constantly. I've been traveling to Spanish-speaking countries and just learning Spanish on the streets. And this is the rule that I actually use for ser and estar in the streets. And it's real simple. Permanent things are ser. Temporary things are estar. And there's one exception on each side, the way I look at things. It's a matter of how you look at it, but the profession. You know, I am an accountant. You would use ser. It's a permanent thing, and to me, it's a temporary thing. You know, I'm an accountant today, I could be a marketer tomorrow, you know, but I think back in the day, my guess is, and I haven't researched this at all or anything like that, is that you were a blacksmith, or you were an accountant for your entire life. And so when the language was developing, ser was used for your professional, you know, position, your job. The other second exception goes the other way, and for me, it's a little, you know, it makes sense sometimes not, and that's location is estar. So for me, a building is always in the same place, but it still uses estar. So that's it. Estar is for temporary things, meaning I am happy today. I would use estar. I am a happy person. I would use ser. Yo soy feliz means I am happy, or yo soy feliz. I'm in Spain right now, so I'm talking with a lisp. But yo soy feliz means I'm a happy person. Estoy feliz means I'm happy right now. I'm happy today. So temporary versus permanent, and your profession is the exception. It uses ser, and just think about it, back in the day, blacksmith, all my life, ser. And location uses estar, and just think about it as mobile homes. Everything's a mobile home, everybody's moving. Really, it's made for the person, I guess, you know, walking through the streets. Estoy aquí, estoy allí, estoy en la calle. But even buildings is what confuses me. So I always want to say, ¿Dónde es el museo? But it's ¿Dónde está el museo? That's it, Spanish Quickie. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.